First off, don't come after me for not cleaning my hair in a few days, okay? I just haven't done it in a few days. Don't come for me, don't come for me. But what's up, guys? My name is Yali, and I'm back on this channel. Now, I haven't done a YouTube channel, I haven't done a YouTube video in God knows how long, but I'm back. I'm gonna start bringing back videos. It's gonna be awesome. And the best way I'm gonna bring it back is explaining my experience on getting a puppy on Craigslist. Shame on me. Shame on me, I know. Shame on me, shame on me, shame on me. Never get a puppy from Craigslist. Never. Unless you know this person, unless you've heard of this person, unless you've been referred by someone who's bought from this person. If that is not the case, do not get a puppy from Craigslist. And here's why. So I had a very cute puppy named Apollo. We named him Apollo. Yeah, he was a Labrador French Bulldog mix. He was black and white. Super cute puppy. But the lady that gave us this dog, I'm not going to disclose her name. I'm not going to disclose location because right now we have a case against her. So just for law purposes, I can't disclose, you know, all that information. But we're going to call her Susie for now. We're going to call her Susie. Susie told us to meet her at a Walgreens that was near our area. So we're like, all right, sure, sounds good. The puppy was $400, so it was definitely within budget for me. And I was like, all right, sounds good. We got this dog on January 10th at around 5 p.m., like 5:30 p.m. or something. When we got the dog smelled so bad. Like, he smelled like pee with a mixture of poop, and other foreign objects that I don't know. So when we got home, we immediately gave him a hot shower and just let him kind of soak in water. And the water I had to refill at least 3 times in the middle of his bath because it just kept getting brown. It was disgusting. However, after his shower, we kind of rubbed him up, made sure he was really nice and dry before putting him out and about to run around. He was running around, he was very energetic, which was a very good thing, but that night was the only night we saw solid poop. After that, his poop was runny. It was a light brown color. It was never a dark brown. It looked like baby diarrhea. So January 11th, the next day, he starts to kind of like, I don't want to say get sleepy, but in my head, I'm thinking, okay, you're a puppy. Obviously, you're gonna sleep all day. But this was way too long that he was sleeping. So that was a little bit concerning. The next day, January 12th, on the health certificate that the lady gave us at purchase, I was just like, you know what, let me just call the vet, you know, because I just really want to know exactly what his breed is. So I called the vet. The vet that apparently took his vaccinations. The lady asks me, okay, who's your breeder? And I say, Susie. She cuts me off. She's like, I'm sorry. Is her last name so-and-so? She says her last name. I'm like, yes. She's like, oh no. I was like, oh no. Fuck you mean, oh no? She's like, well, that lady's actually a fraud. She's like, all the puppies that are given to the people that she gives them to, they're given fake health certificates. I'm like, sister, please tell me you're lying. She's like, no, I'm sorry. I wish there was other news I could give you. However, most of the dogs that are given to people from her usually have Parvo as well. I said, sister, you're full of She's like, no, I'm serious. Like, please bring him in as soon as you can. I was like, say less, I'm bringing him now. So I take my puppy to the vet that apparently, you know, did his business and whatnot. So we go to the back and they run a Parvo test on him, and they also give him his first set of shots, and the Parvo test comes out negative. So thank God, right? I'm happy, my boyfriend's happy, we're great, because we were tripping out over this. The prices start to add up. By this point, we must have spent at least $800 on the puppy just to make sure the puppy was comfortable. So that was on January 12th. It is not until January 14th that he just sleeps like 10 hours each. Like, we'll take him out to do his business, and after that he wants to go to bed, like, immediately. He stopped eating, he stopped drinking water, and that is when I became a bit concerned. It was maybe the 15th or the 16th of January. It was the 16th. So the 14th, he was really just very lethargy, like he didn't want to be around people, really. He just wanted to sleep. The 15th was the exact same day. That's when I was just like, okay, this is a big red flag. I called the vet again that we went to the first time, and I'm just like, hey, he still has like these weird symptoms, like he's not eating now, he's not drinking his water, what do I do? So she refers me to a 24/7 animal hospital. I took him that day, January 16th, to get another Parvo test and to get a snap test run on him. We took Apollo to the vet to see what was up, and unfortunately the test for Parvo did come back positive, which really made me upset because literally 3 days ago it was negative with another vet. The doctor did mention false positives, but I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense though, because you're showing me a result of a dark blue dot, which indicates that my puppy has had Parvo for about 4 to 5 days, but I went to the vet literally 3 days ago. So if it was a false negative the first time, it should have only been a light blue, not a dark blue. Did explain the payment plans and what I can do for it, but in order for him to get 24-hour treatment at that specific hospital was $1,500. My wallet and my boyfriend's wallet are still crying to this day. It was so rough for us to figure out that money and to get him admitted that day. I did start setting up a GoFundMe. I set up my Venmo account, and I was just asking people like, guys, please, like, I need these donations to please save my dog's life. Everyone was so loving, everyone was so sweet to me. I made about $200 on Venmo, I think $850 on on GoFundMe, and all of that came from TikTok. Thank God for that. So we admitted him into the hospital. He was in there on the 15th, and he was there for 3 days, and then it was just really bad. Like, I went to go visit him, and he looked so bad. Like, he looked like he was in pain. Like, every time I held him, he just wanted to sleep. I was like, this makes me so sad. Like, I kept crying every time I saw him. And unfortunately, on the 18th, we go to visit him thinking like, okay, he's doing better. But they actually said they were just about to call us because that was the first sign of him having bloody diarrhea, and he was constantly throwing up. She's all like, your dog's rejecting the medicine. She's like, at this point, we don't know what to do. It doesn't seem like he's getting any better, which he should be. So unfortunately, we might have to speak of putting him down, or you know, if you want to spend more money, we can keep trying. She's like, but at this rate, he's not accepting any of the medication. Yeah, it's only been 5 days that we've had this dog in our hands, but you get so attached to a puppy, especially a puppy like that. Like, we were so attached and we're so ready to make this puppy our own puppy. Just decided it was best to put him down just so he's not in pain anymore. The heartbreaking thing about this whole thing was that usually, like, when you put your pet down, they're on a metal table, but I held him when they put the euthanasia in my puppy, and it was just really rough. You could just feel like he got scared because he knew what was happening. Like, I felt like he had an idea of what we were doing, and the minute it was in him, it took maybe like 5 seconds for him to just stop breathing, and it's really messed up to just feel your dog not breathe in your hands anymore. It must have been 30 minutes after they did it, and I was still crying, like, still had him in my arms. I did not want to let him go. So we have him right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there is his box and his pictures. And after that, ooh, we were out for blood. My boyfriend and I decided to go to the police out here in Florida. We decided to file a police report and also have a detective look after this girl, and to kind of see what we can do, because we're planning on taking her to small claims court and getting all of the money we had to put towards saving the dog, money towards the dog, and money at purchase back, because she gave us a fraudulent health certificate. The fraudulent health certificate was fake. It had a fraud signature of the vet who supposedly said our puppy was healthy and had the shots done at accordingly, depending on the rules of Florida. Overall, we spent maybe $4,000 on this puppy to try to save its life. All the stuff we bought for him, the additional money to cremate him, all that money came up to about $4,000 and maybe change. So with that being said, from my personal experience, I highly wouldn't suggest getting a puppy from Craigslist. Not all breeders are bad. I know people are gonna say that, and I agree. Not all breeders are bad. Definitely do your research. Definitely make sure that your puppy is healthy and that the puppy you are getting is legit. I heard the most effective way to kill Parvo is using bleach. However, there are other cleaners that are the alternative to bleach, which is Sniper. Sniper's a good one. Thank you so much, you guys, for listening to this. I hope this helped you in any way, shape, or form if you are on the lookout for a new puppy. But other than that, I love you, babes. Thank you so much for tuning in and hearing my story.